What's good, crypto? I'm your host, Marvin, here to bring you a daily scoop on everything going on in crypto. Yesterday, we saw Bitcoins get out of the 47,000 range, and now we're hanging out 48,000. So I want to talk about what we need to see next from Bitcoin in order to solidify this move and for us to approach back to the $50,000 region. Also, I want to share some exciting rumors that I think could be game-changing for Bitcoin. All this was taken from Twitter and from a Bloomberg terminal, so this could be really exciting and big if true. And lastly, I'm just going to talk about the newest project that I've purchased into, and if you're into superheroes, Marvel, all that good stuff, I think this could be one to put on your radar. Remember that Monday through Friday, we come here to educate ourselves when it comes to investing in crypto to make life-changing wealth. None of this is financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. This is all purely entertainment and speculation. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Media by Marvin. I'm always on there engaging, talking, tweeting, sharing good stuff. So if you guys want to be in the know of everything that I'm retweeting and things that I'll probably share on the channel the following day, follow me on Twitter. I'm there. But let's just dive right into the exciting news for Bitcoin. Pentoshi, a big crypto page on Twitter, has shared a screenshot from a Bloomberg terminal sharing dates of possible ETF releases. So we could see a ProShares Bitcoin ETF for October 18th, Invesco October 19th, the VanEck Bitcoin Strategy one for October 25th, Valkyrie for October 25th as well, and Galaxy Bitcoin Strategy for November 1st. And he goes down and says that why November and not October? So these dates probably not, but maybe November, yes. And he says because there will be a delay, they will delay the others. And a lot of these have been pushed back. We were supposed to get word on ETF in August, and the last time that they can push back an ETF for approval is 3 times, and this is the 3rd time. So we will know by November if we have an ETF. And if we have ETFs for Bitcoin, I think we could see a price surge beyond our wildest dreams. I think we could see Bitcoin 2 or 3x from wherever it is. This is going to be huge for the Bitcoin space. This is going to be more, just more legitimacy to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin for people to have exposure to crypto and Bitcoin, not directly, but they'll be able to get some exposure to Bitcoin through an ETF. So this is incredibly exciting. And he actually mentioned this earlier in August. Time traveling just hits different. But the big show is 2022. Bitcoin breaks 64K, then 180,000 plus. First, US ETF approved November 2021, not before, not after. That's where the real adoption hits. So this could be incredibly exciting. He tweeted this back in August before they kicked the ETF down the road a little bit, and it's going to be in November. So we'll know by November if there's an ETF. So in 2 months, we should know whether or not we have a Bitcoin ETF. So this is insanely exciting. We could really see Bitcoin go off the walls with that. Also, just to get you even more excited because of where we are, Google searches for Bitcoin is the same level as December 2020 when the price was just 19K. Zero hype. We are early. When we start to see Google trend searches skyrocket for Bitcoin, that's typically when we see mass media and the FOMO of people trying to get into Bitcoin. Right now, people aren't there yet. People aren't talking about Bitcoin. So if you're in Bitcoin, if you're in crypto, this is before we see the major surge. When we see the major surge of everybody Googling how to buy Bitcoin, is it too late to get Bitcoin? How can I get Bitcoin? Where to buy Bitcoin? That's where we see the FOMO media taking place. Everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie. So right now we're early. Under 50,000 is probably a good place to have some Bitcoin. I think we have a lot to see and a lot to go. This is going to be really exciting. And also, I don't agree with BitBoy Crypto with him saying that the bull run is going to end in like the next 3 weeks and Bitcoin is going to just go to 100,000. I just don't see that unless something insane happens and Apple and Amazon and Walmart all at the same time say that they bought Bitcoin. I don't just see that happening personally. That's just my quick 2 cents about that. Also, some more TA, I guess, from Rec Capital. If you don't follow Rec Capital, totally do so. But Rec Capital has shown that Bitcoin and Ethereum has broken out of their market structure. So if we got out of this descending wedge, or this fallen channel, breaking upwards and getting over this $48,000 line. We want to see Bitcoin continue to move forward, but we can see that we broke out of this trend. As we broke up, we quickly retested it just a little bit, continued to break upwards. Then we had these small wicks closer up over the $47,000 or $46,800 region. We broke out of that. We had a little bit of resistance and we continued to move forward. And now we're battling at the $48,232 region. And we can also see Ethereum also making a run over $3,600. So it's really good to see that. So all in all, crypto is doing very well. Taking a look at the market right now, we can see at Bitcoin at 48,100, Ethereum at $3,633, Cardano just at $2.50, more or less. Binance Coin at 430, XRP at $1.11. Solana starting to move back up. It was under $150 the other day, and it was because of the FUD regarding the shutdown of Solana. That was ridiculous. Polkadot $35. Dogecoin just kind of hovering there. We can see Uniswap at $27. It had a really good run up. It's up 15% on the week, 10% on the month, but overall it's making a comeback. It got hammered with the SEC FUD. Terra Luna making a great run. Chainlink over $31. I think Chainlink is severely undervalued personally. Avalanche, I think that's a new all-time high at $60.93. If you're holding AVAX, good for you. Congrats. Polygon moving up. Algorand doing very well as well. Overall, a lot of green in the market. I don't suspect that there is a lot of I don't think there's a lot of losers. Like Tezos and Arweave and HBAR are down just a little bit because they had a major run up these last couple of days. I mean, Arweave is up 133% on the month, so and for it to only be down 7% in the week, 3% on the day, that's not bad at all. But overall, most of these were having good runs these last couple of days, so the pullback is to be seen. Same with Mina, like that had a little bit of a pullback because they had a good run. But overall, not too much red. It's a mixed day. It's a mixed day, I would say, of red and green, but definitely more green than there are in red. But overall, we can see Bitcoin doing very, very well, performing very well. If we go into the trading view, we can see here on the daily, we had just a little bit of red. Nothing too bad, nothing to be worried. But we could see that it's battling around this $48,000 region. We broke up a little bit, but we're trying to form a new low up here and just hanging out here, consolidating. And what we can see here is that, you know, we had these two touch points where Bitcoin bounced off the $48,300 region previously. So I think that's where we're starting to see a little bit of resistance. And I think we're going to see a little bit of resistance around the $49,870 region, because that's where we had a lot of consolidation, a lot of back and forth movement. So I think once we break out of this $48,000 region, not a lot of resistance, but just enough, I think we're going to just fly up, hit 49,000. We're going to contest that area for a little bit and just have that as our battleground. So overall, Bitcoin moving a very healthy way. We're recovering out of this area, and it'd be interesting to see if on the hourly, if we develop a big, ultra big cup and handle. Very interesting to see that. That's on the hourly. And if we, let's see what we can see on the 4 hour. Yep, we're just doing this really nice recovery. It'd be interesting to see if we develop a major cup and handle and just blast out of here. Overall, Bitcoin doing very, very well. Very, very good stuff. And then lastly, I know this is a shorter episode. I'm super busy today. I want to cover as much as possible. But the newest project, and I'm sure maybe some of you already know this, is ECOMI. ECOMI is the project that I've personally just purchased into because I really like video games. I really like comic books. I'm a huge Marvel nerd. And I think there's just a lot of opportunity. You know, its all-time high was just at about a cent and a half or a cent and a third. Right now, we are less than half a penny. So I think there's a lot of room to grow with ECOMI. And then also, its market cap is less than $1 billion, making it's a pretty small cap. Pretty small cap. But what I love about it is that, you know, first off, ECOMI is an app-based marketplace for premium licensed digital collectibles. With VV, users can obtain common, rare, or one-of-a-kind digital collectibles, customize and showcase them in virtual showrooms, buy, sell, trade, all that good stuff. NFTs are huge right now, especially like on Ethereum with OpenSea, with FND. There's a bunch of different just NFT marketplaces. And what's interesting is that with them, they have some really, really important license opportunities. So they have it with Marvel. We can see that the Marvel Comics is coming up. We see that with DC, Ghostbusters, Adventure Time, and so much more. Star Trek, Jurassic Park, the list goes on. And you can see that on their page. And when I saw this, I was like, for me as a Marvel fan, for me as a superhero fan, and just like a geek nerd, I was just like, this is a must hold for me. The fact that there's opportunity for it to grow, that the market cap is so small and yet to grow, and as the NFT marketplaces continue to boom, I thought this is just a must hold for me. Not financial advice, but if you're into this kind of stuff, definitely look into it. But let me know what you think about ECOMI. I definitely love to hear more from you guys. And to buy OMI, that is the token to purchase on ECOMI, you have to go to an exchange. For me, I went and bought it on gate.io. You have to transfer or buy Bitcoin from gate.io and use either Bitcoin or USDT to buy OMI on the exchange. So you have to you can only buy it on a couple of exchanges. It's not on Coinbase yet. It's not on Binance yet. Which is also exciting because if they do get listed on Binance or, for example, Coinbase, I think we could see a major run up, a lot of hype around that, especially with the popularity of Marvel and just the culture of nerd culture. But let me know what you think about ECOMI. I'd love for you guys to tell me what you think. But that's all for today's episode. Keep it short and sweet. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's. Peace out.